We're going to talk about something called the Batcowl NFT series. Now, for those who don't know, let's go to the Batcowl NFT market, or not marketplace, but the area right now, as the reveal will be tomorrow, which is going to be fantastic. The Batcowl reveal is going to be tomorrow, and I'm incredibly hyped about it. But we need to go ahead and look at the NFT series. Boom. All right. So here we are right now. This is what it looks like. This is what the Batcowl NFT crate looks like currently. Once you mint it, you will be given this crate. This crate is containing your Batcowl. They all reveal on May 3rd, which is apparently when the minting actually ends for the Batcowl NFTs. And the primary sale ends May 2nd at midnight, PDT, which is West Coast time in America. So yeah, the last time you can mint it is going to be tonight at midnight, okay? I'm going to do a live stream starting at 11:30 p.m. probably, just so we can see just how many mint. There's a limit of 200,000 that can be minted, and we have come nowhere near that number. A lot of us, including myself, thought we were going to get a lot closer than we actually did. If we go to my Discord, I have my exclusive bot that I created that tells us the number of NFTs minted for the Batcowl. If we check right now, Batcount is going to tell us there is 8,933 NFTs. So FOMO is hitting really hard today. Yesterday, we jumped up a really high in a small amount of time. Well, not really high. We jumped up a couple, like 1,000 in such a small amount of time. So right now, we're about to hit 9,000 NFTs. I have been telling people that FOMO is going to hit today, and I haven't been wrong. But I think that I projected the max minted will be 15,000. Now, I thought we were going to sell out in 2-3 days, and that's been nowhere near the case, which is not too surprising considering that they did not promote as hard as everyone thought they were going to promote. They got us hyped, and they said promotions are going to start after the Nifty's promotion ended, and that was not the case. They did not promote nearly as much as we thought they would. They had a lot of Twitter stuff going on, and I haven't received any of the free stuff going on right now. Like if we go to the Batcowl NFT stuff, it's gonna be hard to there you go, DC Batcowls. This is the official Twitter account for the NFTs. This is what some of them look like. They look really cool and they have some pretty cool utility, but 300 is a really steep price. Now, they already got 9,000 people to mint it. So if we go to the calculator right now, if we do 9,000 times 300, that's $2.7 million they've already collected. Now, I know it costs some money to mint it. I know it costs some money for the to pay back to DC. DC wants a flat rate. Most likely, I'm assuming about 50%. But they've already received $1 million probably. The company that did this to make what they want to do. And it's funny because they're actually doing a really smart thing with this on a business side. And I can respect that as a business myself, where they're having people buy this to get early access to stores to buy other products, essentially. So some products are going to be exclusive to Batcowl owners, which actually really changed the market. And if you know anything about comic books, some comic book covers go for so much. If we go into cover price right now, which is tells you the price of some comic books, I'll show you right now. Some of them are worth a lot just because. So we go to Ultimate Fallout number 4. But actually, you need to separate it by the tags. Let's do Ultimate Fallout number 4, and I'll show you guys. So the first edition, which is Miles Morales' first appearance, with his face. Number 4, first appearance of Miles Morales. The base comic, a raw means not slab, like in a frame, $811 on average, right? But that's for this cover. Other covers go for $47, $29, $4, $21. This one's the rarest cover of them all for this comic book. 8,500 covers or dollars for this cover. It's literally a rare find, which means that there's such a small amount minted. Now imagine this. Imagine there are specific covers that are minted just for Batcowl owners. No one else can get it unless you own a Batcowl. That is amazing. That's going to change the whole market for comic books. On top of the fact that the holders can actually change some storylines that they want. They're having a series of a Batman comic series that's going to be voted about what happens by the holders. That's amazing. That's exactly what made Red Hood. Red Hood was actually voted out of existence. So before Red Hood is, spoiler alert, Jason Todd, the third Robin or second Robin, and he was killed by the Joker in Death in the Family back in the 1980s, something like that. He got brought back to life as the Red Hood, and no one knew who the Red Hood was, and boom, we find out it's actually Jason Todd. He came back from the dead. It's been crazy. And it was a great story. Now he's one of the most beloved characters in the DC universe. Now imagine having the ability to do that again. Not in the same way, of course, not by killing off a main character and all this other stuff, but the death of Jason Todd was hung in the balance based on votes. People had to write in a vote on the comic book. They wrote a letter and they voted if they want Jason Todd to live or die, and Jason Todd dying won by a pretty big margin. Jason Todd's death won by a big margin, and now he's dead, and now that spawned this whole thing. And now here we are with the ability to do it all over again, like 40, 30 years later. It's crazy. I love that they're actually doing something like this for the Bat fans. And the real question right now is it going to be a flop? Is it already flopping? Or a bop? Is this a hold or paper hands? Diamond hands, paper hands? That's the main question. So I said the same thing a million times. I'll say it again right now. If you bought this to make money, you have already lost the purpose of this project. The whole purpose of this project is to reward and to gift to Batman fans. If you were not a Batman fan, you bought this project, you messed up. I've said that a million times. This is not one of the projects that you should buy with the purpose of flipping. Now, will it go up in value? Probably. But the purpose of this is to reward Batman fans. So, for those of you who already noticed that with the 200,000 limit being minted and us not getting anywhere close to there, let's try to test it again. It's been about 6 minutes. Yeah, we're still under 9,000. It's safe to say that anyone that wants this NFT already has it. No one that wants this doesn't have it. $300 is a steep price. More than likely, someone's going to paper hand right away in the first week, and someone's gonna sell at 150, and someone's gonna cop it for 150, and that might make the floor drop super low. But it's all gonna depend on whether or not it's a flop or a bop. Now, what might make this a bop? Even though that the mint number is super low, they are not allowing more mints after this supposedly. Now, since this number is significantly lower than they were expecting, what they might do is reopen a wave 2, because it's specifically worded in the emails being sent out. The primary sale ends May 2nd, which means they might let this project ride out for a little bit, do some really cool stuff for the first quarter to reward people who are in early, and then do a second minting. And even though they said this stuff like they're not going to do that, what they might do is... Sorry, I blanked. What they might do is they might actually give us another NFT. Like, they might give us an exclusive NFT or another Batcowl for free, or 2 Batcowls for free, and then drop the price from $300 to $100. Get a bunch of more people in, all right? Get a lot more people in. People that bought for $300 aren't too mad because they still got like an extra one for free. They got rewarded more for being holders earlier on. And then once that's over, well, they'll assess if they made enough money. If not, they might do a third wave. Same thing for the first 2 waves. The people who have held the longest will get something called the neighborhood NFT for minting in the primary sale NFTs. So they probably won't add that on for the wave 2 unless they want to be really nice. But it's all going to depend on whether or not this series does what they want it to do, and whether or not the people that are running the series actually do what they can do. So the marketplace is supposed to come out much like later on this month or something like that. I don't know what we're going to do with like OpenSea or anything like that, but they look sick. I think that the potential for these NFTs look really cool. Today's the final day to claim your cowl. Just look at all these. Look at all this. I don't like that noise. Like, you can see just how many there actually are. I love, dude, that one. Oh my God. If I get a Batman who laughs, freaking cowl, I'm going to lose my mind, bro. That is like all I want. I want a Batman who laughs NFT so badly. If I get that, bro. Anyway, so here's some cool things I think I can do as well. Apparently in June, You're going to get a link to be able to use your Batcowl as a filter. What I want and what I'm going to work with the company to try to get is I want them to be able to give it to us so we can use it as like a stream overlay. If I could stream with my Batcowl NFT in AR on my face at all times, I'm going to do that always. I don't care if I'm streaming Fortnite, if I'm streaming freaking Apex, if I'm streaming video games, NFTs, Tinker's Caravan, like 3D printing stuff. I will always have that filter on. No lie. Imagine if you could have a filter for your like Bored Ape Yacht Club on your face, right? So it just shows like the eyes blinking and then your mouth moving. That would be killer. The more utility they put into this for the common person, the more that people are going to show it off, the more people are going to be interested, the more people are going to want it. It's going to raise that floor. Bored Ape Yacht Club has skyrocketed in value with only 9,999 NFTs. They've done other projects now, but they have not increased the amount minted. Now, the cowl so far. So let's check out. So this is the link. This is where it gets kind of complicated. So we have 8,954 total NFTs minted for this project so far. Total Batcowls minted. And it says 1,900 addresses. I don't really believe in that, though. So I don't really know what that's going on, but I'm just hyped to see with the project in general. I think that there's a lot of potential with this project. I think a lot of things can be done. I'm excited to see what's going on with all of this. And I would have to say that those are some of the most important things that this project could do to actually bring value. Imagine a super exclusive Batman club. The first news you hear, you get exclusive previews of movies, you get exclusive things. Now, they're going to be leaked, but we get to see it first. We would be the ones leaking it. We would be like first count. Then reporters are going to want these NFTs. Then freaking like celebrities are going to want some of these NFTs probably. I don't know, the Batman who've been actors might want them at least. And here's the thing, there's 2 billion combinations, I think. I think there's 2 billion combinations. Let's check the Palm Studio. So the sale ends in 9 hours and 36 minutes, right? So, yeah, extra NFT. So basically, if you pay the $300 right now, you get an extra NFT for the neighborhood NFT. That's going to be relevant later on. Billions of possibilities. Yeah, so over 2 billion possible combinations right now because there's 3 historic cowls, 10 light effects, 5 jaws, materials, dominoes, backgrounds, ear mods, and forehead mods. So the forehead mods, I want a Batman Who Laughs one so badly. I want that one so badly. There's 4 of them. There's a 25% chance of getting it, and I want it. I want it, okay? So if you guys get it, and you want to donate to me, or you want to trade with whatever I get, I am down. The only thing that sucks about this NFT project is because it's so expensive, people can't afford to get multiple. Like, for Nifties, I spent $500 total on my Matrix avatars. And I got 10, and I got one free because I was involved in the community. But I got 10 for 500. I get one Batcowl for 300. That's a lot of money, bro. So I'm really praying to God I get like the Batman Who Laughs, and it's a really slick one, like a golden one. Oh. Also, if we get the 3D models for this, bro, if we get the 3D models with this, I will publicly offer my company up to assist with production. I kid you not. I will assist with production for such a small percentage just to be involved in the community to print the Batcowls 3D printed. I'll paint it, sand it, file it. I'll do all of it. I do that for my props anyways. I would love to be involved with 3D communities. Sorry. I love being involved with NFT communities more than anything else. So I don't think that this project has failed yet. I think it's going to definitely it's going to first, whether it's failed or whether it's going to fail, or whether it's going to skyrocket is all going to depend on what the Palm Studio people with Batcowls decide to do. But yeah. I really want this one. Batman, oh my gosh, jeez. I'm just excited for this. So I think that we can definitely get this more popular. It always depends on the community. People understand that the community means more than anything else. With NFT projects. So that's my take on this. Make sure you have your subscriber notifications turned on so you get all the content I do as I do it. Enjoy my Discord so we can talk about this off stream. I'm so active in the Discord. And I'm giving away my NFTs for my NFT collection. Find more information out by subscribing to this channel and seeing more, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.